But the point being is we're a rehab program, and we've got to be very aware because many times we talk to patients and their expectations of what we're going to deliver are different than my expectations. And I've got to re-educate them on what I'm going to do. And without looking at any other factors, when we look at rehab, what we're going to do is rehab function. And there's a lot of ways we're going to rehab function. We could create better adaptation, or we could do cellular recovery, meaning that if there's areas in the nervous system that are damaged or that are dying or that are unhealthy or they're not acting appropriately, we can do activation to that area and improve cellular function, improve connections, and that's something that we probably do better than most people in the world because our viewpoint of that is really good. We also create adaptation, where we could say there's an imbalance in the vestibular system. We want to create adaptation and rebalance or recalibrate the VOR, the VSR, and when you think recalibration, you're going to think the flocculus. You know, the flocculus is really the area in the cerebellum that allows you to recalibrate the vestibular nuclei, and when it does it over and over again, eventually the plasticity goes into the brainstem. But it starts that cerebellum into the brainstem until the vestibular nuclei creates that plasticity on its own. We know we could do substitution, and this is something I think our group doesn't think about enough, and I think this is what most other people doing rehab thinks about maybe too much. And we could create substitution and say, can we substitute another mechanism? Can we substitute a cervical mechanism to replace the poor vestibular mechanism? Can we substitute a visual mechanism? Can we substitute a cognitive mechanism? Or even something as simple as, can we substitute a quick phase or a slow phase for a broken VOR? And we could look at different substitution mechanisms, and point being is that this course is based on rehab. What can you do with the patient in front of you, with your own two hands, with your own two eyes, with your one brain, to get people better with no equipment? We use equipment, and equipment's great, but realistically you shouldn't need a lot of equipment for a lot of our patients, and we're going to go through that this weekend.